Welcome, minors. My name is Mike Plyman, Acting Director of New Student Programs. We're excited to welcome you into a proud family of minors that dates back almost 150 years. I hope you enjoyed your opening week activities, have had a successful first few weeks of classes, and have made a few new friends that'll last you a lifetime. During tonight's convocation, you will learn about Missouri S&T's values, the support offered within the S&T community, and about how to be successful during your time on campus. Before we begin that, I would like to thank all of the opening week mentors for volunteering their time and talents to help guide our new students. I would also like to thank campus leadership, including Dr. Modigani, Provost Stephen Roberts, Dr. Deborah Robinson, Dr. Catherine Northcutt, and Dr. Shobi Shividasan for their support of opening week. And to all of our other campus partners, thank you for your time and support. A special thank you goes out to this year to all the student affairs staff members who went above and beyond to help us put together an amazing week of programming despite all of the challenges that 2020 has brought. Lastly, one more special group to thank would be the S&T Pro Leaders who worked and planned all year and who worked through all the changes and challenges to make opening week educational, engaging, and fun for you. If you haven't already realized it, you're each part of one of the most talented and brightest classes to ever enroll at Missouri S&T. Welcome, and we're thrilled to have you here. At Missouri S&T, we espouse the values of lifelong success, creativity, integrity, sustainability, partnerships, and inclusion. During your time here, it's important to hold yourself accountable for your actions and pass these values down to minors of the future. Being a minor goes beyond our university. You are also a part of the Rolla community. To welcome you on behalf of the City of Rolla, I'm honored to introduce you to Mayor Louis Magnitz.
Thank you. Good evening, freshman class of 2020, and welcome to the City of Rolla. Whenever I have an opportunity to address a Missouri S&T event, for some reason my memory always takes me back to the time when I was in a similar situation during my college years. This past week or so, I am sure you have a wide range of emotions. You have a sense of freedom, being out of your parents' house and on your own. You are excited and at the same time apprehensive about meeting new people. You might be wondering if you can really handle the rigorous curriculum. You wonder if you're going to like that new roommate. Those that are here to participate in athletics may wonder if they will be good enough to compete. All this and COVID too. These emotions are all normal. By virtue of the fact that you are watching this means you are intelligent and have worked hard. The faculty, staff, and citizens of Rolla are all here to help you succeed. Twice a year, those of us that are full-time residents of Rolla frequently hear a phrase around town. That phrase is, the students are back in town. The city has a different air about it when the students are back in town. There's more hustle and bustle, a bit more traffic, and a bit more people in the stores, pubs, and restaurants. Even our churches see a better attendance, as some of you seek divine help in order to pass a test. For the next 4 years, Rolla is your home away from home. Our businesses are ready to provide the services and things that you need, as well as providing part-time jobs and internships. Our religious institutions represent all denominations. Our citizenry is not typical of what you would find in an outstate area. We are used to and welcome the students when they are back in town. Rolla is very multicultural, and the faculty, staff, and students of Missouri S&T come from over 80 countries. Our city presents you with a terrific opportunity to learn about the different cultures and form lasting relationships with people from all over the world. For recreation, take advantage of the many outdoor activities that are at our doorstep. Hiking, floating, fishing, and other outdoor activities are things that can be done on a student budget. The faculty and staff of Missouri S&T believe very strongly in experiential learning to augment your classroom experience. please consider community service while you are with us. It's a great way to meet people and learn things about yourself and others. I personally found community service to be rewarding, and I wish I had taken the time to do it when I was your age. Years from now, when you look back at these 4 years, we very much hope that you had made good use of what the faculty and staff has offered you, and remember Rolla as your second home. Freshman class of 2020, we look forward to 4 years from now, when each of you get to walk across the stage, ready for the next phase of your life. Best wishes.
Thank you, Mayor. We appreciate the community support. And now to welcome you from the student point of view, we have two of our best, starting with Morgan Bowen, my Pro Leader Coordinator.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Morgan Bowen, and I'm the Student Coordinator for New Student Programs. If you attended one of our 2 in-person Pro Days we held this past semester prior to COVID, you may or may not remember I spoke directly before your math placement exam to give a few words of advice. Well, I wanted to take this opportunity to reinstate my given advice to you and those of you who didn't get the chance to hear it. Now that you have completed your first 2 weeks of class, you are more than likely getting close to your first set of tests. This brings me to my first piece of advice, which is to utilize your resources. Missouri S&T offers a variety of places for help, whether it be academically, career-led, or wellness. If you haven't already, you will discover the courses here are very challenging. I'm warning you now, do not, and I repeat, do not, approach these tests the way you did in high school. You will need to spend ample time studying and preparing for your first test. Use the resources offered. The more time you dedicate to your academics, the better you will end up doing. My next piece of advice is to get involved. There are over 200 organizations on campus, which means there's a group for everyone. Being involved in an organization has impacted my college career in so many ways that I can't count them all. This is a great way to get your mind off of school-related things while also making new friends. My final piece of advice is to learn how to manage your time. Don't get too caught up in hanging out with your friends and forget that you have homework due at 7 p.m. and it's already 6:30 p.m. With classes being partially online, some of you may struggle with feeling like you have too much time on your hands. I personally still struggle with this, and this is my 5th year of college. The best thing I found to do is to make daily to-do lists on a written calendar. I found marking things off is satisfying in knowing that I've successfully completed my day's worth of work. Keeping track of your time and to-do lists will also relieve some stress. Lastly, I would like to invite you to apply to join our team as a Pro Leader. As you notice throughout opening week, we strive to make students' first year a success here at Missouri S&T. This group of individuals has been a family to me the past 5 years, and I encourage you to find a group to make your family here at Missouri S&T. Applications are currently out, and they can be found on our website at pro.mst.edu or in our office at 106 Centennial Hall. Once again, my name is Morgan Bowen, and if you have any questions during your time here at Missouri S&T, don't hesitate to ask myself or any of the other Pro Leaders. On behalf of all Pro Leaders, good luck in your time here at Missouri University of Science and Technology. At this time, I'd like to introduce Lawrence Heirloom. He couldn't be with us tonight, but he's joining us via video.
Hello everyone, my name is Lawrence Hohenmeyer, and I am your current student body president. It is my pleasure to be able to speak with you today. I hope that your college experience is off to a great start. Now, normally I would be standing in front of you on a stage doing the end of your opening week experience, with Convocation being a send-off for your first week here as students to the rest of your time on campus. Now, as many other things this semester, this had to be done a little differently than normal. Yet, as you can still see, we're able to hold this event today in a new form. And as with everything else this semester, we'll get through it together as a united campus. Now, I recognize what I just said to sound a bit cliche and cheesy, but indulge me a little here. Your college experience is much more than the classes you go to, the assignments you turn in, and the letter grade you receive at the end of the day. Your college experience is truly defined by the little moments along the way. The friendships you form and the adventures you make are the memories that will stay with you forever. I will speak for a minute on my own experiences here. I am originally from the state of California and moved here to Missouri just over 2 years ago. When I first moved here for college, for Missouri S&T, I knew absolutely nobody. I had left my family, all of my friends, and moved 1,700 miles away from any semblance of normal. I didn't realize it at the time, but I now know I can call this the best decision I have ever made. Those memories I have made in these last 2 years are beyond comparison, yet there would be nothing if I didn't have the close-knit friends I have made to share them with. I truly and sincerely hope you all either already have a friend or that group of friends that you hold dear, or that you will find those people here and forge those bonds that will last a lifetime. I promise you, it will be worth it. Now, I ran for the position of student body president because I wanted to be part of a team that worked for the students. I wanted to be able to help develop that next generation of campus leaders. I don't just see a group of new students here in front of me. I see those campus leaders. One of you will hopefully take my position one day and be here yourself, speaking towards even future generations of leaders. I hope the first 2 weeks of classes have gone well for you, and I hope the rest of this semester can be as exciting and as adventurous as possible. Some weeks will seem like they go on forever when projects pile up, but in all honesty, the time you spend here will fly by quicker than you could ever imagine. I've been here for 2 years already, and I cannot believe it, and will try to make the most of my next 2. I hope each of you are able to make the most of your time here and come to find this campus as your home away from home, just as I have. It is now my honor to introduce our next speaker, Dr. Stephen Roberts, Interim Provost and the Executive Vice Chancellor of Academic Affairs at Missouri S&T. He is our Chief Academic Officer, overseeing the academic programs in both colleges, as well as academic support, enrollment management, and global learning. Prior to serving in this role, Provost Roberts led S&T's College of Arts, Sciences, and Businesses as the Dean. He came to S&T from Central Michigan University, where he led the biology department as chair for 5 years. He holds a PhD in biology from Arizona State University and a Bachelor and Master of Science degrees from Illinois State University. And now, Dr. Stephen Roberts.
Thank you very much, Lawrence, for that kind and detailed introduction. We're honored tonight to continue our Convocation tradition of reading the Missouri S&T values and the pinning of your Joe Minor pin. At this time, I would ask that you refer to the values card that you received from your O-Week mentor, if you have it, and I will read each value, and I would ask that you read along or listen carefully and reflect on what it means to you and what it means to us. So the first value of S&T is lifelong success. S&T adds exceptional value. The rewards of an S&T experience extend far beyond a college education, a valued degree, or a gratifying career. The S&T experience prepares you for a fulfilling life defined by the confidence to succeed, a desire to excel, and a love of learning that never, ever stops. The next value we share is creativity. We are innovators. Building on a better world demands a creative spark, innovation, and entrepreneurial approaches, and curiosity to discover and explore new solutions to solve the world's great problems. Next, integrity. We hold ourselves accountable for our actions. We strive to uphold the highest ethical standards, to conduct ourselves with trustworthiness and respect for all humanity, and to instill in our campus community these very same principles. Next is sustainability. We live by example. As stewards of the public goodwill, the financial resources entrusted to us, and the environment, we emphasize resilient and sustainable practices in all that we do. Next is partnerships. We are great partners. We focus on adding value and creating mutually beneficial partnerships. The solution to today's great challenges require agile collaboration, teamwork, and engagement with all of our stakeholders, both on campus and in the greater business, civic, national, and international communities. And finally, inclusion. We are inclusive, a welcoming community, and we seek to build a creative learning environment marked by openness, understanding, and valuing all people's perspectives. So I now ask you to join me in placing your Joe Minor pin on. And so your Joe Minor pin came attached to your values card. And so I will don my Joe Minor pin right now. And I do so with pride and with deep reflection on the values that we all share. So there we go. Thank you so much. The pin is a symbol that you are truly now a Missouri S&T minor.
Thank you, Provost Roberts. Thank you, Provost Roberts. It's now my honor to introduce Chancellor Modigani. Many of you have already met Chancellor Mo during your move-in or just around campus, but allow me to tell you a little bit about him. Dr. Dagani is a mechanical engineer and a nationally prominent research and academic leader. He's been leading Missouri S&T since August of 2019. He joined S&T from Stevens Institute of Technology in Hoboken, New Jersey, where he served as Vice Provost for Research, Innovation, and Entrepreneurship since 2013. Before joining Stevens, Dr. Dagani was a professor of mechanical engineering and founding director of the Johns Hopkins University Systems Institute. His background also includes leading the $1.8 billion New Technologies Division at the Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Modigani.
Thank you for the introduction, Mike, and thank you, Lawrence, for your leadership as our Student Council President. I agree with you that we are meeting with future leaders here tonight. I also want to thank Morgan for your welcome to our students and all you do as Pro Leader Coordinator. Thank you also, Your Honor, Mayor Magdis, for giving some of your time to be here tonight to welcome our newest students and newest members of the Rolla community. My thanks also to Nucor for their support of S&T and tonight's event. Nucor is one of many corporate partners that recruit our students for exceptional careers. Missouri S&T benefits from our partnership with many great corporations such as Bowen, John Deere, Amron, Accenture, Cerner, Honeywell, Microsoft, and Garmin, to just name a few. These companies recruit our students because they know that Missouri S&T students are well prepared and equipped to make a difference on the job from day one. So I'll start by welcoming you. Class of 2024, welcome to S&T, Missouri's premier science and technology university and one of America's crown jewel of engineering and science education. I hope you and your families are safe and well during these unusual times. Let me start by congratulating you for choosing and getting admitted into this prestigious institution. We are welcoming over 1,100 of you to S&T as the newest members of the minor family. You are selected from a pool of large number of applicants as the best and the brightest. Over the last few months, we have been working hard to welcome you and to provide you with a safe environment. All of our collective efforts as members of faculty, staff, and administrators is for you and is designed to ensure your success. As you know, more than ever, technology and technology education is key to success and to successful careers. Our mission here at S&T is to integrate education, research, and application to create and convey knowledge that serves our state and helps solve our world's greatest challenges. Let me focus on that last word, challenge. S&T's rigorous education will challenge you and will provide you with the opportunity to test your limits. Push yourself beyond your comfort zone and chart your own unique path to success during these next 4 years. And let me tell you, as a former undergraduate student in engineering, you are not going to always succeed. In fact, you are going to fail from time to time. That is okay, because you will learn from failures and improve your problem-solving abilities to better face future challenges. Our motto is great challenges, great solutions, and great opportunities. And as you know, we are celebrating our sesquicentennial anniversary this year. And I am confident no one in the 150 years of our university's history has ever graduated from Missouri S&T without having some sort of support system. That support system could be your parents, your professors, staff members, your friends, your scholarships, your tutoring sessions, your counselors, your advisors, your visits to the student success centers, or a combination of all of those. Consider your time at S&T as a business venture that you are taking on. You are invested in us, and you have partners that are invested in you and want to see you succeed. Please know that you are not alone. You are not alone if you feel stressed. You are not alone if you feel overwhelmed. And you are not alone if you feel that you need help. We all need help from time to time. I spoke earlier about challenges, and one of the challenges that you could face is feeling bad about asking for help when you need it. Please do not ever feel bad about asking for the resources that you need. Our educational programs, our educational curricula are challenging here, are rigorous, but there are equivalent levels of support available to you to overcome your challenges and to succeed at your endeavor. Your journey here at Missouri S&T will not be easy, but your success here at the university won't go unnoticed by anyone. Missouri S&T provides you with the tools that you need to be successful wherever you go. Push the boundaries, let your curiosity and innovation help guide you to solve whatever challenges you may face. Above all else, as a minor, remember to be kind, understanding, and welcoming to others as your fellow minors are to you, because together we will help each other succeed. We are counting on each of you to be responsible members of the minor family and extend helping hand whenever you sense help is needed. This is your university. We enthusiastically welcome you into the Missouri S&T family. I look forward to seeing you around campus and getting to know you better. So if you see me around, please say hello and be a part of my education and your education to learn about this wonderful institution. Finally, although I am happy to welcome you now, I will be much happier when I shake your hand 4 years from now during the graduation ceremonies. Again, congratulations and welcome.